Hi everyone, my name's Ginger Perks and I'm actually a streamer over on Twitch. So I have been wanting to get back into anime for a long time. A very long time. I was a big anime fan when I was around 15 years old, so I don't want to show my age, but that was actually quite a long time ago. And I've been meaning to get back into it, but I don't know, just life got in the way, things got busy. Streaming became a big part of my life, I guess. Gaming, always been a huge part of my life. What got in the way, as you can imagine, you know, the good old 9 to 5. And it just meant that I couldn't prioritize everything that I ever wanted to do, you know, and everything that I ever wanted to watch. So just to give a bit of context, I stream on Twitch 4 times a week. I play horror games. I play RPGs, I play Souls games, indie games, just basically anything with a story. I'm very passionate about games, in particular, that have that story element to it. And I will give everything a go, just mainly the genres that I don't get into are pretty much car racing and sports. That's pretty much it. JRPGs like Yakuza I've given a go, and Dragon Quest and things like that as well, but pretty much just like everything. My favorite video games, I would say, are Fable, Witcher 3, the Mass Effect series, the Souls game, like all of the Souls games. The only one I haven't played is Demon Souls at the moment, but getting through them slowly. Resident Evil. I have a lot of favorite games. I really love Baldur's Gate 3. I really love Expedition 33 as well. I love a whole lot of games, and it's really hard for me to choose because you can see behind me with all my posters. I'm a big fan of a lot of stuff. Dragon Age, everything. I'm a metalhead as well. My bread and butter is metal. I'm a big metal fan. Yeah, as I was saying before, when I was 15, I was really big into anime. One of the first animes that I ever watched was Vampire Knight. I don't know if any of you guys know what that is, because it is an older one that has a manga as well. I'm just obsessed with vampires, okay? I'm a big Astarion fan. I'm obsessed with Astarion. I'm obsessed with vampires of all kinds. Dracula, you know, Nosferatu, whatever. I just like vampires. After I got into Vampire Knight, I slowly got into an obsession with Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. I was a massive Kakashi fan and Gaara fan. I don't know if you can see my poster. There. Loved Gaara. I was a big emo kid. Kinda still am. More goth. More old. I don't know what you call me. I don't know. I don't really use labels. But yeah, I was a massive Gaara fan. You know, the downtrodden, kind of mysterious, sad kind of boy past, you know, all of that sort of stuff. I'm drawn into that. A little bit of Sasuke, but he was a bit more of a, I don't know, not a nice guy, let's just say that. Well, for some part of the series at least. Got hugely into Naruto, and I got about halfway through Shippuden, I would say, before I just started to, I don't know, I started to lose interest, I suppose, or it was just getting very long and very cumbersome to keep watching it, and I thought, okay, I don't know if I can keep doing it, and other things caught my interest over time. I actually have a picture of myself when I was around, I think it's around a 15-year-old photo, of me wearing a Sand Village headband with me doing the hand signs that they do. It's a very cringe photo, and I'll probably put it right here to show you guys if I can find it. I was a little bit of a weeb and a little bit of a strange nerdy one when I was little, let's just say that, or when I was teen, I guess. So, really like Death Note. If it's not clear enough for my shirt, love Death Note. I really like animes that have like a darker element to them. Really like Elfen Lied. That was one of my favorite ones. Kind of screwed me up as a teen, I will say. What else did I like? Cowboy Bebop, it was so good. And the good thing about Cowboy Bebop is that the dub and the sub are really good, but I'm usually always 99% of the time choosing sub, of course. The other animes that I've watched are Attack on Titan. Oh, love Attack on Titan. It's honestly, I still think to this day, even though I love Death Note, I think Attack on Titan is probably the best anime that I've ever seen. I can't fault any of the episodes, not one. All of them are just amazing. All of them. Can't fault any of them. Death Parade, it's one of those kind of like, what would you call it? I guess psychological thriller, horror sort of animes. Very thought-provoking, really like it. Tokyo Ghoul, My Hero Academia, Erased. I've watched the first season of One Punch Man. I've heard the third season's not so good. Maybe someone can attest to that. Violet Evergarden. Have any of you guys heard of Higurashi no Nako Koroni? The really screwed up horror one. That one. Free Ren. Oh, and Chainsaw Man. Hang on, how could I forget Chainsaw Man? not really at the moment acquainted a lot with like a lot of anime or a lot of modern anime, even the old ones like Bleach, Inuyasha. I've always wanted to watch that, One Piece, things like that. I need to get back into it, and I just wanted to basically intro myself and see if anyone has any recommendations. I think the first 2 animes that I will react to are most likely going to be Jujitsu Kaisen and JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I think I've watched 1 episode of JoJo, and for whatever reason I didn't keep watching, but I've heard that it gets really, really amazing partway through the first season, and I pretty much forget everything that happened in the first episode because it's quite a few years back now. But I really want to watch JoJo because everyone just loves JoJo. They just can't get enough of it. It's famous for its poses, just everything about it just looks interesting to me. It looks like a very quirky anime. It looks like something I'd be into. I've heard Fate Stay Night, Evangelion, Psycho Pass, I think it's called, my friend said. There's a lot of other animes that have a bit of a psychological element. It's hundreds and hundreds more that I could get into and watch, you know? And I'm sorry if I get distracted by the RuneScape music playing in the background. I used to play a lot of RuneScape. When I was like, I started in like 2004, it's really showing my age, like 10, and played it for a solid like 10 years. Good old school RuneScape. So I just thought it was cool background music, to be honest, for this video. It's very nice and chill, nostalgia. I just wanted to say hi to everyone. It's really nice to meet you, or really nice to eventually meet you. If you have any recommendations for anything that I would like, even some movies as well, I would love to hear it. At this point in time, I'm not sure if I'm just going to be reacting to anime. I might also decide to react to movies as well, or TV shows, especially anime movies, but I'd have to cut it down. So I've watched quite a lot of TV shows, but you know, like the standard ones that you would imagine, like Game of Thrones and True Blood, Vampire Diaries, Doctor Who, Sherlock, Supernatural, Dexter, you know, a lot of those kind of old ones, Hannibal, Firefly, Star Trek, all of that really. But there's a lot of TV shows that I haven't watched that people, you know, say are amazing, like Buffy or Breaking Bad, Sopranos. I would like to eventually look into watching those as well, or sharing my reactions to them. I'm someone who likes to go deep into analysis. I don't want to bombard anyone here with too much analysis, but I'm a little bit goofy too, so my humor might be a little bit out there. If anyone watches me on Twitch, I do have inappropriate humor at times. I'll try to pull it back a bit for YouTube, because I don't know how that would go, and I tend to swear a lot, so I'll try not to do it on YouTube. But yeah, if anyone wants to come by and swing by Twitch and see my humor there, which I do warn you can be a little over the top, and my personality in general can be, then you're very welcome to. But yeah, I guess the games I'm going to be streaming on Twitch at the moment are Tormented Souls, which is survival horror, and I'll be starting Fallout New Vegas in like 2 days, I think, which I'm very excited about because I've never played Fallout New Vegas. I just finished Fallout 3, and I've finished Fallout 4 as well, but never New Vegas, and everyone says how amazing that game is. But yeah, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm from Australia, I guess I should probably say that. I'm from Australia, the land down under. We're quite a chill country. I'm a chill person, I guess. I like spicy food. I know, I'm a white girl. People go, oh my god, nah, she's a white girl. As if she can handle spicy food. I love spicy food a lot. A lot. Like, extremely spicy food. Like, not just, you know, I mean it. Really spicy food. Carolina Reaper level. I've eaten Carolina Reapers a few times on stream. I will say, like, I love it, but it also kills me. Do you know what I mean? But I do eat spicy food a lot, too much. Way too much. Big fan of Korean and Japanese food. Love it. Love it so much. Japanese food's not very spicy, but it's so good. It's so, so good. I do have some figurines behind me, which I might do like a show and tell or something at some point. I would like to add to my collection. I live in a small 2-bedroom apartment, so I'd probably have to increase the size. As you can see, everything's just like, you know, there's not a lot of more space on the wall for things, if you can see. And maybe even get some more anime shirts. So I'd love to get an Attack on Titan denim jacket or a shirt, something like that, in due time. But yeah, would love to hear guys recommendations. I'm gonna probably just put them in a list. I do have a Discord with an anime channel, and I'm just chucking a lot of stuff in there, so most likely going to just keep adding to that list over time. But if you recommend me vampire anime or a psychological horror or thriller anime, it doesn't have to be like I like slice of life. I'd like high school kind of anime. I used to read some of the manga, I think it was for Urine High School Host Club. Gee, I don't know, man. It's been a long time. I used to just call it Urine Host Club, to be honest. And Fruit Basket and things like that. So, yeah. I like chill anime. I like pretty much anything. But my favorite will always be like the more darker kind of psychological stuff. That's probably why I like Dolphin Lead, which is probably a bit messed up. And why I like Attack on Titan too, I guess. But just amazing. Just amazing show. Amazing. Amazing. So yeah, please feel free to comment. I don't know if anyone will see this video because it is my first video and it'll be very, very early on in the channel. So if you see it, great. If you don't, that's okay. Maybe people will trickle in over time. But I just wanted to say hello. Very nice to meet you all. Very excited to see some of your comments. And I think I'll be, maybe right after this video, we'll be filming the Jujitsu Kaisen episode 1. And I'll have to see how that one goes. Very excited. I've heard it's very, very fun anime and very, very interesting and like action jam-packed, you know? So it'll be very cool. Yeah, I think I'll sign off now, but nice to meet you all. Thank you so much. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye!